Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk and the new Type-59 Back to the Future. Back to the Future. The 59 got a buff, and you can see right away it's already a faster tank. So I'm going to come in here on whatever this map is, Siegfried Line, I never can remember, and I'm going to take on a 12T who has a lot of shots, and I'm going to let a E25 shoot me in the side, and I'm going to be a big buffoon and run in here and give away half my hit points. So seems like a good plan. I'm going to blame that on my lack of recency. Yeah, that's what it was. Skoda T25, I am top tier in a 357. That is always going to be good. Even with the old Type-59, it was a good situation. There is an artillery over there, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to come up and over and take on this 43. I'm also fighting some ping issues, which is something you're going to see a lot out of me when I'm dealing with these games that I'm playing at the rental that I've got until I get back to my house and a decent artillery, well, that was interesting. A decent artillery, and then artillery hits me. Decent internet. So I get the E25, that's always a good feeling, and we got a pretty good lead going on. I do like coming over here and taking out the flank and then moving in here. This T-43 probably should have done a lot better job against me than he did. He's just sort of sitting there being kind of a buffoon. Bouncing or missing. He might have actually hit the pole there. I missed what he did. But he's not pressing me when he's got an advantage. I'm just going to end up taking this guy down. But the Type-59 now with the bonuses is much more sprightly. I think that is the biggest thing that has been improved on it, is that its horsepower to ton is improved. And the thing can get around the battlefield a lot better than it used to be able to. Felt quite sluggish before. And while it's not zippy, it does have some pretty good movement now. You see I find the Su-8, that was nice. Get a shot on him. Down he goes. Don't know if that went in, but now it's time to push in. This is the key with clearing out a flank on this map, is once it is cleared, get back into the fight, look for the hit points so you can start shooting them. The T-150 sort of turtled up right there. Those guys are going to go find him. But the big problem is obviously the low. I really screw up right here. I should have looked for a better shot. I kind of accept the crummy shot. I was probably never going to pen that guy. And I do the same thing again. I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll get in the side of his turret if he turns. But no, the low is still face-hugging him. Not giving me any kind of shot him, so I'm still changing the fight just a little bit until I can come around here. Maybe there we go. Finally find an angle. I would have done that a lot earlier if I had kept moving instead of accepting two crummy shots. I wish the low would have backed up, but how could he know unless he had comms with me? I sort of no respect these guys. Come right into the middle here. But like I was saying earlier, the low and the Pantera are the big deals here. So I need to get rid of them. The Pantera is on a one-shot, so I want to come kill him if I can. There we go. And now we've got the low coming in at me, and I'm thinking, all right, I should reload in time as he's come around this corner to try to track him right there. And he actually gets that shot off. We've got a HT number 6 behind me. I don't want him behind me if I can avoid it, so let's kill him, and then I'll turn back to the low and deal with him. Low makes a mistake and either doesn't repair on time or is just a little hesitant to push me. I'll try to do the same thing here to put a shot into his sprocket and track him. Come in here and gonna side scrape a little bit so I can just get right to his front hole right there. Take him down for the 6th kill, 2,827. And maybe I can rush around here and get the kill on the score. There we go. And ends up being 2,943, 687 assist, and 7 kills with the Type-59. Now, I'm not saying all your games will be this way in the Type-59, but it is fair to say that it is a much better tank after the buff. Now, clearly anything that's buffed is going to be better, but this thing really suffered on the speed side as far as its speed and its ability to get around the battlefield, and it is much better at doing that right now. I would recommend you go buy it, but of course you can't. It'd be interesting if they end up selling it at some point. It's been a long time. They have been in prize packages, notably last Christmas, so maybe you'll see this thing again. But as far as a quick down and dirty review of the upgraded Type-59. I like this tank a lot better. This brings into view a question that I had before this actually happened, and I've mentioned it several times. We'll see how it plays out, but I have to wonder, when you are buffing pref tanks and not taking away the pref, the idea, of course, is that they needed it, but what you're doing is making a tank with protected matchmaking better than it already was, and that is a huge, huge benefit to good players. One of the reasons I say that, and there could be a couple reasons for this, but the requirements for an ace tanker are incredibly high in this thing. I think this game is about a 13 and some change hundred experience, and it's only a class 1 or 2. I'll put up the stats after this, which means that people are doing really well in it, and that could mean that good players are simply playing it because it's got its buffs, and a lot of older players own it because that's really only who has it, other than a few people who won it recently. So there are a couple reasons why that could be, or I think it's a lot to do with it's just a very good tank now, especially with preferential matchmaking. Top tier, it's a beast. It was before, now it's even more deadly, even deadlier top tier. So I don't know, are we going to see roving packs of 3-man platoons of 59s raging around like we did 5 years ago? No, I don't think so, but it is a lot closer to that than it used to be. See you later.